In this video, I'll be showing my LEGO creation for the Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean ride. I'll show the whole line, exterior, working ride with a drop, and all the ride scenes, and I'll show how I built this to be a working ride. So here's just a look at the whole thing. I've got the exterior, the building that you enter, and the outside part of the line out in front, and then the whole ride behind it with two different levels, one for the very end and beginning of the ride, and then the drop and the whole lower level with most of the ride scenes. So here's a look at the front view and the exterior. There's the entrances just at the front here, fast pass and regular, and there's a little walkway on top of that. You go through there, plant some trees, both of those take you up and into the main doors. So right at the front of the ride, when you're just about to get on, you can see the parrot on the shovel, the pirate flag behind it, and over at the start, we've got this building over here that has the restaurant, and here's the entrance to get on the ride. I've got the bayou scene at the start. There's a firefly, the old man on the chair, that house. And right before the waterfall drop, you see the skull with the pirate hat and the swords. And then there's the drop. Then there's all the skeleton cave scenes. So all the ones that you see on the right side, you see first, and so I have those over here. And then after those, you see these scenes on the left. So first, there's some sand, a crab, skeleton. Then it's the scene with the skeleton at the steering wheel, some hard rain in the background. After that, there's a lot going on. There's the steering wheel with candles at the top. Skeleton playing chess. The skeleton over here. And on this side, there's the skeleton in the bed. He's got the treasure map and magnifying glass. There's also a chandelier and a table. After that, there's this skeleton in the pile of golden treasure. Right after that, there's the mist, and I built this really loose so that when people go through it, they just go right past. And at the end, there's the pirate that got trapped, and you see him from a skeleton to a human. There's the squid underneath him. Then when you're outside the cave, there's some castle walls with the cannon and the pirate ship. I had to do a smaller version because I couldn't fit a huge pirate ship in that little space. We've got some areas where the cannon hit. Moving on, the first scene we've got the well where they're being drowned. There's the first time you see Jack Sparrow kind of hiding behind there. Next we've got the auction. And you go under the bridge to the next scene. There's the pirate with the treasure map and the key, and Jack Sparrow hiding in the barrel. On the other side, there's this pirate with all the cats. And then under the next bridge, this is the big scene where everything's on fire. And so you got these three pirates singing, playing instruments. There's this one with all the pigs. Here's the guy getting one foot on the ground, one on the boat, trying to take all the treasure and hats. And then you've got everything on fire. And this guy at the top of the bridge, his foot hanging down. After that, there's the prison scene. They're trying to get the dog to give him the key. And you've got this scene where the pirates everything's kind of broken down and the pirates are shooting at each other. Then this takes you up, and you see Jack Sparrow with all the treasure around him. And that takes you back to the start. So I have these move just through these small gaps and slide along, and that's actually what pushes the boats so that the ride moves. And so there's all these gaps under the waterfall and everything too. To get this up, I just use this. Then I have to lift this back up, set it down so it doesn't get in the way. And it's back at its starting position. And I can add in another boat to have them both going at the same time. So I built this ride. I had these Technic pieces put together, these links. Then I had the cylinder pieces put in between them so that it could slide through, and I could put plates on top to have all the other details. Then I put the waterfall in, and I made sure to leave the gap there. After that, I started adding in some more details, and I got some more plates in. I have the 2 upper levels, which you can see there. But I also put some pieces on the outside for that outside wall, and that's actually what kept the boat on track, because it would just push up against that, so that kept it on course to stay in the right spot. After getting a lot more of the details in, it all looks a lot better, and I just had to continue having the gaps wherever I needed them, and I tried to keep them as small as possible. I needed gaps for both sections, the upper and lower, and so you can see that coming back around, and there's just that little gap underneath the waterfall. It goes through. And then it's able to push the boat through the whole ride. So that is my creation for the Disneyland Lego Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And I hope you enjoyed watching that. If you did, be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss more rides that I'll be building. And you can also check out other rides I've already built from Disneyland and Disney World. Thanks for watching.